Welcome, everybody, to Evergreen Foundations, where we are featuring another awesome Foundations feature event from our amazing members. And special guest, another amazing member, is going to do the demonstration with Christine today, who is doing an IFS session demonstration. It's going to be super exciting. So welcome, Christine and Ro. How are you ladies doing?
Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm excited. This is really cool. It's an inside peek at what an IFS session looks like, where we go through relaxing the body into the subconscious, but at a very light level. So that's what we're going to show today. It's a little bit different than clinical hypnotherapy, where we go a little bit deeper into the subconscious.
All right. Well, I will let you get to it. Any questions, guys? I posted a thread in Evergreen Foundations. Just post on there, and at the end, we'll
So, are
have Christine
you
answer
able to read? Oh, yeah. Okay, I couldn't hear anything.
it. So,
I see the chat. I see one message.
Oh, you can
oh,
see it now?
Yeah, one message.
oh,
Yeah,
Iris couldn't.
Mercury retrograde tech
Yeah,
issues.
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like looks like it. So, questions in the chat or on the thread, and we'll answer them at the end. I will give it off to you guys.
Great. Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah.
Hi, Roy. Again.
Hey.
You want to pretend like this is just the session, and as if you're just a client coming in, and I'll guide you the whole way. It's real super easy. And then we'll just take questions at the end. But until then, oh, there you go. You changed the camera. Are you okay?
Me?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
No, I hear you super good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was just
So,
wondering.
and it's cool to still have the sunglasses on, because we start with closing our eyes anyway. I usually check with the client to make sure that they feel safe that way, because some people just soften their gaze and look off to the side. I have to close my eyes because the external world is just so stimulating for me. So,
Yeah, me too. I like to close my eyes.
and this is really cool too, because it's not deep. This is a nice demonstration for anybody watching. Also, they can do this themselves anytime that they want, at a place where they feel safe. So this is very useful to anyone who wants to try this also while you're watching. So we just start by going over a trigger, or what we call a trailhead. That's what starts the process usually. So a trailhead is any like emotional trigger that activates you, any pattern that you notice happening in your life, or a certain situation that you're dealing with. And we can start anywhere, and it all goes eventually back to the same place. So anything is good. So I start off with talking about what is showing up for the person. So I'm gonna stop doing third person row and just kind of switch into practitioner mode here. So what's showing up for you that you kind of want to explore today?
For me, it's a very weird situation that I've realized recently, that it's a money thing. So I grew up with parents that were constantly kind of in a stingy way saying that we don't have enough money, which we did looking back now, but I was brought up that way. And money doesn't grow on trees, and you don't need money. So they weren't giving me money for like the school stuff, just my own before I started working and all that. So I've been working for many years to kind of step into my power and just dismantle these limiting beliefs. And there are many comes to money, right? And just recently I found out that one is staying stubborn, and it's you don't need money.
Okay.
And that actually is staying in my way right now with charging a lot of money to someone. So I try to lowball myself and self-sabotage. And I was like, where the heck is this coming from? Went deeper, and I went back all the way to second grade. Was the memory that I went back to, and I had like a food that I prepared at home to bring to school, and I was really hungry that one time, but I didn't have money to buy myself food, and I
Mhm.
already ate what I had brought with me, and I was thinking, how come other kids have money in them and I don't have? My parents, why they don't give me school for like money for school, and to have like extra if you want to buy yourself something or whatever. And I
Yeah.
can see my parents did it for protective way, in order for me not to get into like buying stuff that I'm not supposed to eat or drink, or because where I'm from, you can drink alcohol at any age and smoke cigarettes and things like that, and we did. but
Okay.
but my parents were extremely protective. Was not allowed to go see any friends because they're bad influences, and that was a waste of time. And I had to practice the piano for 8 hours instead. But that's derailing the conversation. I just like give a little bit of a backstory. So that one time where I was like super hungry, and I was, why don't I have money like the other kids do to buy myself
Mhm.
a little piece of bread with cheese? It's like a famous breakfast thing that is everywhere in Bulgaria. It's called banica, and I really wanted it. It smelled so good, and I was so hungry, but I couldn't
Mhm.
get it. I didn't have money, and it didn't really cost that much. It was like a really cheap thing. I just didn't
Okay.
have it.
Okay.
And that was the memory that came back to me when I was asking myself um,
Okay.
question, where's this coming from? And it was, you don't need money. This was one of the limiting beliefs that kind of stayed there, I guess, still, because now I see it that, I try to lowball myself with higher tickets, and it's just limiting belief on
Okay.
my.
That's perfect. That's a perfect example. So just now we're going to kind of switch. So you're talking to me from your logical reasoning brain. So we're just going to switch a little bit. We go back here in the subconscious. But for you, Ro, I want you to just get comfortable in your seat there.
You see me?
So yes, I can see you. So as
Okay.
long as you can hear me,
Yeah.
you're fine. You can just get comfortable. Don't worry about twisting. Just sit facing just how you are. That's perfect. And I have to close my eyes to do this because what we're going to do right now is just slow it down. There's already parts inside that were very helpful with showing you what the thought repeating is and even what the memory is showing you. Very helpful. The parts are very, very helpful in the inner system. So just slowing it down, we're going to what we call the U turn. We're going to do the U turn where we turn our attention inward. So close off the external world and all that attention that was on the external world, do that U turn and put that attention on the internal world. We're just slowing it down, nothing to change, nothing to fix. You're not broken. We're just slowing everything down to begin to notice what you notice. So maybe just start with the body. Notice your body sitting in the chair. Maybe notice where there's points of contact between your body and the seat that you're sitting on, like maybe behind your back or under your legs. And then maybe let your body sink a little deeper into the seat. Let that seat really support you as you just slow down and just begin to notice what you notice. Maybe you notice sensations in the body, or maybe thoughts in the mind, or maybe feelings that start to rise to the surface as you just slow down. We're just creating spaciousness inside and inviting anything forward that wants to show you something or tell you something, especially about money. I think we lost her. Hang on a second. Let's see if she comes back. I can only see the attendance. Yeah, she's not here in the call. Let's see if she comes back.
Uh-oh, we lost Ro.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not in here. And yeah, I'm just waiting to see if she comes back because I don't know where I lost her at. We lost you. ... Are you able to rejoin? See, she blissed out so much that she blipped out of reality.
That was going really well, too.
Yeah. That's just the beginning.
Sometimes people their battery dies on their phone and they didn't realize that they didn't charge your phone. So it could just be a simple dying of the battery.
Yeah. Yeah, because they did stop the car.
Yeah, good point.
And she said this morning when she was traveling this morning that her battery like sank down really fast because the car wasn't plugged in and running. So she lost it after about a half an hour. And you know what? It's about a half an hour. You're probably right. That's probably what happened. So I'll just keep explaining and then we'll see if she is able to come back.
Okay.
So when we slow everything down like that you just saw, that's just the beginning. Because what happens is we create a spaciousness inside where the conscious brain will kind of go to the side because the body is relaxed. And then the subconscious mind begins to open up. And the inner parts that we talk about in internal family systems is in the subconscious mind. So what happens is in this container, this spaciousness inside, either they show up as parts or the inner aspects of something, or even thoughts will come in, or emotions, and we can talk like directly. Let's say it's just an emotion that comes up of scared, money, scared. We can talk directly to that emotion slowly and let it begin to show us and tell us what it's been trying to and hasn't been able to get through to us in messages in our waking consciousness, because we have so much noise around us. So let's say we even quiet down our life and we, ease off the social media and quiet down our schedules to have more spaciousness, where inner aspects of us have opportunity to get a message to us. A lot of times the message will come up and then the logical mind will be like, no, that's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Like Rose example, even she saw a memory of second grade. So she might be shown a memory from a certain aspect inside the inner system, and another aspect comes up and says, that's stupid. That's a long time ago. The past is in the past. It doesn't matter. And that inner conflict will cause a block from us being able to be in our true nature, our what I call core essence, and connect with that inner aspect. So through this process, I will begin to see what messages are able to come through. And also I'm looking for what's blocking the message. And we ask that to relax back so the message can come through. And if it won't relax back, if it's like, no, this is really stupid, this doesn't make any sense, then I'm like, oh, okay, then that's the aspect we need to talk to. Whatever one is not willing to relax back and give the other one a turn first in the inner conflict, that's the one we actually need to face. So Rose done some really good work already with getting to this memory. So what's underneath the memory is really the gold. So she was even saying, so if you listen to like this inner part, like let's say it's an inner part showing her the memory of second grade, and then another part comes in and starts talking about, well, I couldn't have friends either, and I couldn't have money, and everything was, controlled. Like, and I don't even think she used the word control. If I want to go back on this now, like later on, I want to go back and see if I don't think she used the word control. But the parents holding back the friendships and holding back the money and holding back the free time and making her practice for 8 hours on the piano. And she's an incredible pianist. I mean, she's incredible. But as a child, she didn't have a choice to do things that aligned with her authentic self. Her parents were controlling her environment and making her practice for 8 hours on the piano. So as soon as I heard that part saying, couldn't have friends, couldn't do things, had to practice piano for 8 hours, but I'm getting off on a tangent, she said. So as soon as she said, they made me practice piano for 8 hours, then another part pulled her in and said, I'm getting off on a tangent. And I was like, ding, ding, ding. Because her work, involves music, but also piano. So it's interesting to then allow those parts to be guided, because we can guide them and say, okay, which one needs the attention the most? Have the other ones relax back. Let that one keep talking. And then we're going to get underneath. So it's not just the thought that this is where we get stuck, because in the logical reasoning brain, the thought that keeps repeating is, you don't need money. You don't need money. You don't need money. But there's something deeper there with having, like, being made to practice piano for 8 hours. So there's a disconnect there from authentic self. And emotional suffering comes from disconnection from our authentic self. So that's where I'm going with her. And I bet you, because she's not coming back in, I bet you're right. It probably is her battery. So do you want to open it up to questions, just because this is kind of a lot what I just said? Do you want to open it up to questions here, Brandon, since Rose not able to join back in?
Yeah, let's do that. Everybody should be able to take themselves off mute,
Unmute.
ask questions. Yeah.
Does anybody, healing the inner child is some of the most healing work we can do. Yeah, it is, it's so important, healing the inner child, because it's about the core wounds. So what happens is, in IFS, we call them exile parts. You can have more than one inner child part that has been exiled. We call them exile parts because, oh, there's Ro. Hey, was it your battery?
No, you know what? You put me into sleep, and I just woke up and look at the phone, and it says temperature on the iPhone because it's like being overheated from the sun.
Oh, yeah. So what happened when you were in sleep?
I was sleeping.
Okay.
Well, you made me feel the seat, how like the points of touch of on the body, and I felt it everywhere, and then I paid attention at the sounds around me, and there's all these different sounds, the soundtrack of the present moment, and then I just like drifted away. And I just woke up and look at the phone. Is she still here? And then I see it black, and then it says temperature. So,
Okay.
what did I miss?
Nothing. You're the star of the show.
You are.
You are, actually. It's actually you. So let's slow it down. And you went really deep, really fast, which is
Yeah.
cool. That's okay. That's cool. But let's just slow it down again to create that spaciousness inside.
Oops. I just like want to mount the phone where it's not. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't like sunny there or anything. It was almost sunny, kind of semi. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, good.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Just relax. You have it under control. So let's just turn attention inward. You turn inside and just begin to notice what you notice. Notice what starts to show up for you. It might be sensations in the body, thoughts in the mind, or feelings that start to rise to the surface as you just slow down. We're just creating an open space, inviting anything in that needs to show you something or tell you something, especially around this sentence, you don't need money. Nothing to force, just allow it to reveal itself to you. And just notice what comes up, even if it's a sensation in the body, something that subtle. Just notice what comes up and then tell me what you're noticing.
Yeah, it's a not a good sensation in the body.
Is it like an icky feeling?
Yeah, it's like a tingling, like a sensation that you would have if you have a touch with something that you definitely don't, like, let's say, cold shower, like the whole body is like you know
Shuddering? Like shuddering?
um
Or is it more like icky, like a weird feeling like sludge or
it's
something else?
yeah, it was like a abrupt feeling of kind of like getting a cold shower, before you get used to the cold water. It's the whole body is like and it calms down. But that's what it was like when you said that sentence. Just
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
So it's almost it sounds like a shudder, like a whole body shudder.
Sure, if
Is that
shudder like needles.
needles?
Yeah, like fast in and out,
Fast. Fast needles in and out. Yeah.
like the whole body. It wasn't just a specific location.
Yeah. Okay. So just with curiosity, just gentle curiosity. Hold attention on that sensation. Real light, like the needle, like just real gentle, like letting it know you see it, like with curiosity. And then just notice how it responds to you noticing. Nothing to force, nothing to figure out. Just be with it.
That might sound weird to you, but like, do you know the Smurfs? These
Yes,
creatures? Uh,
yes.
yeah. So I don't think I've ever seen an episode, but I know of them or what they
Mhm.
look like with the white hats, like a turbans and blue people. I
Uh-huh.
think one of those, but I don't know what does it mean and where's it coming from, and then should they be asking even questions?
No, no, there's nothing to figure out. Just let it show you. Just notice what you notice about the Smurf.
Oh, it's looking at me and it's got white pants.
Okay, good. Just go slow, noticing it, holding attention on it. Maybe even sending it appreciation for showing up.
Or smiling.
Yeah. Yeah. It's responding to you, seeing it. Is that kind of what it feels like?
Yeah, because also earlier you said, how is it reacting that you're noticing it?
Yeah.
I was surprised that I'm noticing it, and then you were surprised that I was noticing it as well. So we're like
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. So just go slow, noticing each other, and just let it show you or tell you if it wants to. And it doesn't have to even say or do anything. It's enough that it's right there. It's a part of you. That makes it very important already, no matter what.
Why a Smurf though?
So notice what part is asking that question. Is there a figure it outer part? We all have one.
I think it's me.
See if you can look at the part asking the question. Maybe relax back a little bit from it, and it can relax back a little bit from you. What do you notice? Oh no! Her phone must be overheating. So something already that I notice, just from training and experience of doing hundreds of these sessions, the full body shuddering like that first already gives me a clue that this is a very young part. Preverbal, so probably before the age of like maybe 3.5, where there wasn't very many words to describe things, and it was very visceral in the body of noticing the environment had an effect on us. So from that very young age. And also it shows up as a Smurf, which is very interesting. It will be interesting as the part shows why it shows up as a Smurf, because it could be even something that was seen as a cartoon from a very young age and identified with somehow. Because with the Smurfs, there was all different kinds of Smurfs, like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and there were different, personalities of the dwarfs. So it'll be interesting to see what personality of the Smurf it was. There's Ro. Okay, Ro just needs pinned. Brandon, can you pin Ro?
Yep, working on it. Right. There we go.
This is actually really kind of cool how this is turning out because it's in sections, that there can be like a section and then a little bit of like noticing of things as Ro goes. Uh-oh. Is somebody not muted? Or is that Ro? Are you having a crash? That doesn't sound like Ro's vehicle. It sounds like somebody's in the bathroom. Who is not muted? I wonder if her phone is still overheated, if she's still not maybe that's why her video isn't working.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Ro, can you hear me? Uh-oh. I can't see you, but I can hear you. Oh, look, and then we lost her again. I could hear you, but I couldn't see you. And you couldn't hear me, I don't think. So what I was saying is it's really cool. I didn't want to say it when Ro was in here because I don't want I don't want her subconscious to hear a certain thing and then try to like role play into that, just subconsciously. So it's kind of neat that we have like a little bit of commentary on each section. So we have the section where we're slowing down, turning attention inward and noticing what comes up. Oh, now we can see you.
Yeah. Can you
Did
hear
you
me
have
too?
to go? Yeah, I can hear you too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the phone overheated again, and I noticed like a moment of silence, like quite a bit, and then I looked at it because I had my eyes closed and had overheated, and then I got it outside and I went to a bathroom and it's fine now. It's back, but like I'm outside. I think the car got really hot too, and that's.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. Well, I really love how it's playing out because we have like a section of where we slow down and turn attention inward. And then you dropped off. And then we have another section showing that just focusing attention on what comes up, noticing what comes up, and then starting to notice, are there other parts blending in? Or is it core essence that is there, with curiosity, like why do you show up as a Smurf,
Right.
so it's kind of put it into sections that are really it's cool.
Yeah, it was interesting to me that I actually felt the switch when you asked me, well, who's asking this question? Because then I was like, I thought it was me, but then I actually started talking about it, and I blubbered for probably 5 minutes while you weren't there. I don't
So
know how.
was it a part then, was it like a figure it outer part?
Um. So here's where I noticed the switch. I switched from where I was in my mind to my analytical brain started to think, is it a figure outer, and how does that look like, and where is it, and do I even remember this person or guy or whatever? Like I started rationalizing, how did it look like? Is it not me who is asking the question? Is it the figure outer part? Because you asked me this. If you didn't ask me, I would have thought that it was me asking why Smurf, because that's something I would ask, like why Smurf.
Yeah.
I never even I don't even know what's about. I just know how they look like. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to pick it up right here? Because this is really the toughest piece of the process, is noticing when we're blended and then like trying to like unblend. Not to push it away, but just to get enough differentiation between core essence and the part, just enough differentiation to then be with it and then be able to connect with it.
So is it the blending is where I try to figure out whether if it's a part or if it's like me asking a question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It's when parts get scared, they like kind of jump on our head, and then it's like it blocks the vision from core essence.
I sat on an ant.
Aww.
Oh my god. Oh. Listen, I know that everything is supposed to happen as it's supposed to happen. If it's supposed
Yeah.
to be a show with me today, okay. I'm
Yeah.
all in, girl.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So, first step, slow down. You had to get everything maneuvered. There. There you go. Just turning attention inward. Notice what you notice. Might be body sensations. Might be a thought in the mind. Might be feelings. Notice if the needles show up. Notice what you notice, especially with that sentence, you don't need money.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Go slow. Just go slow. Real gentle. Notice what's coming up.
The the army.
The army. Okay.
Yes. Not true.
The army. Okay. Not true. Okay. So ask if they can watch from the side just so you can go on a treasure hunt for gold to connect with the part of you who thinks it's true.
It's a little dwarf with a red hat and a big nose, and he's scared, like he did something wrong, like a little kid, but he's not a kid. Can you hear me?
You're muted,
Can
Christine.
you hear me?
Yeah, it was me. It knocked me out for a second, but I'm here. It's okay.
Okay, this time wasn't me. Well, I saw the I don't know what you asked me, but I saw it and it was like a red with
Red
red
hat. Mm-hmm.
dwarf.
The dwarf. Mm-hmm. And he's worried he did something wrong.
Yeah,
Let him know. Let him know.
let
You're
him know.
here now. Let him know you're here now. You want to love him. You want to connect with him. It makes sense. Just holding attention on him gently. Maybe with understanding or compassion. What do you notice?
I noticed that he feels pleased,
He feels pleased.
like a little bit smiling, but not fully, like more like a shy smirk.
A shy smirk. Aw.
Like yeah,
Yeah.
like oh, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he has a bigger smile now.
Yeah. Yeah. Is he okay if you maybe move a little closer to him to maybe hold his hand or put an arm around him?
I'm hugging him the whole time. I didn't.
Aww.
Yeah,
Aww.
I didn't hear you not saying not to or whatever. I just did.
No, that's natural. It's
Yeah.
natural to love all parts of us. And he's responding to that hug with a bigger smile.
Yeah.
You're reconnected now because he's able to receive that love from you. You're reconnected. He got disconnected a long time ago.
Ah.
Let him know you're here now
I am here.
and you're not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
Notice how he responds to hearing that.
He's smiling.
Yeah.
He's blinking. I noticed that he has eyelashes, actually.
Eyelashes. Yeah.
He's blinking, and I saw the eyelashes.
Mm-hmm. Let him know you're here to listen to anything he wants to show you or tell you.
I'm here to listen to everything you want to show me.
And just notice how he responds.
It just keeps blinking. Blinking at me.
Is there something he wants you to notice about his blinking or his eyelashes?
I don't know if he wants me to notice that, but I'm noticing like hearts, red hearts around him, on his body, around his face, on his face.
Hearts all around him.
Yeah, red hearts, small.
Yeah. Is there anything that he needs from you?
He is showing me there's like a wall of those vanita things with bread and cheese behind him. He says it's all for me to eat it.
You said it's over him? I didn't quite catch that.
It's all for me to eat it if I want to.
Does that mean what's behind the wall?
No,
Have him fill in.
like that conversation starter that we talked with you
Yes.
about where I couldn't buy that thing that I wanted to eat, and it was bread with cheese.
Yes.
Like he was pointing a whole wall of those bread and cheese things behind him.
Oh, the wall is made of bread and cheese.
And
Okay.
he didn't say, but like he was like showing that it's all for you if you want it.
Yeah. And how old is this part? Ask
How?
him how old he is.
Okay. Yes.
He knows how old he is.
He said he says that guess.
Guess? He wants me to guess?
Well, I don't know if me or you.
Let him show you something and then you guess based on what he shows you.
He's showing me a tank.
A tank?
Yeah.
What age do you feel when you see the tank? Feel it from your body.
I'm catching myself rationalizing.
Yeah, not from the mind,
Okay.
from the body.
It's so much easier to think with my brain what does the tank represent than
Feel it with your body.
it feels like I cannot get the number for years or anything, but it's more like ageless.
Okay.
You know, like
That
yeah.
means something. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
what is it?
Ask him if he comes from your mother's side or your father's side.
Neither. There's no connection.
Okay.
It feels like it's not family.
Is he a part that belongs in your system? Or is he from outside of your system?
I feel like it's not part of my system because of how reacted when I noticed him, where he was kind of like he did something wrong, like he was not supposed to be there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
I don't know, is this
He didn't
normal?
do anything wrong. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's all different kinds of parts. So we want to help him. We're here to help him. So if he doesn't belong in your system, we want to help him get to where he belongs. And we do that with love. Love is very powerful. Surround him, Ro, with love. Let him really feel it coming from you.
I love you.
And notice how he responds to that.
He have a bigger smile.
Yeah. So have him come up in front of you, surrounded by that love. Maybe a circle or a bubble all around him, full of love.
Yeah.
Full of love. And then notice as you have him out in front of you in that bubble full of love, notice if there are any, like maybe strings attached to any other part in your system.
Ah.
What do you notice?
Yeah. I just don't see where they're attached to.
Okay, that's okay. Go slow. Put love into the strings that you see attached to that bubble of love around him.
Okay.
Just pour love and compassion and understanding into those strings. And notice how the strings respond.
They're going back to the bubble.
They're going back to where?
To the bubble of love.
To the bubble. Yeah. That's really, really good. Keep filling them with love, those strings, until they all go back inside his bubble that brings more love to him. And just let me know when all those strings are back inside the bubble.
They're all back. It feels like that bubble is like further away.
So it already knows where to go. Let it lift up, sending love with it. Where does it want to go? Sometimes to one of the elements like the water or the wind.
Yeah, it's going to the air.
Into the air, into the wind. Have it go higher and higher into the wind, and the wind will carry it where it's supposed to go. It will carry him home full of love. Send love towards it as it goes out, 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 further and further, taking him full of love back to his home.
It's far.
Far, yeah. Good. Keep sending love. And just let me know when he's fully gone, full of love, back to his home.
He gone. I waved and he waved back, but I don't see it.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Now, because of sending him back to his home where he belongs, full of love, you've created an open space in your inner system where he used to be. Now, you get to choose whatever you want to fill that open space that you just created by filling him with love and sending him to where he belongs. What do you choose, Ro, to fill that space that you just created? It can be anything.
I choose love, light, abundance, compassion, joy, contribution, and growth.
That's beautiful. So now invite that in, that love, light, abundance, compassion, joy, contribution, and growth. Invite that into that space that you just created. Keep inviting it in, inviting it in, inviting it in until it is overflowing from your inner system and rippling out throughout all inside of you, rippling throughout your entire inner system. Love, light, abundance, compassion, joy, contribution, and growth, rippling through the fullness of your inner system, so much so that it fills you up, Ro, and is overflowing, rippling out of you into everything around you, everything you touch, every environment that you're in, every person, animal, nature that you encounter. Love, light, abundance, compassion, joy, contribution, and growth overflowing out of you. And when you fully feel that overflowing out of you, let me know.
I am letting you know. And that's true. It's always been that way. You know? It's like an
Yeah,
unique wall that somehow I didn't see, or I don't know.
yeah,
Whatever it wasn't there, it's always been there.
yes. Then
Thank
here
you for
comes the fun part. I get you for one more second. Here comes the fun part. Close your eyes and see yourself walking through your light with all of these qualities fully flowing through your inner system and rippling out all around you. Love, light, abundance, compassion, joy, contribution, and growth. See yourself every day with all of those qualities in your work, in your fun, in your relationships, in your environment, in serving other people, in other people serving you. Exchange of energy in any form. Might be time, might be money, might be awareness, might be the word love just keeps coming to me. Money is love. Time is love. Serving is love. Receiving is love.
Yep.
It's all love. Allowing is love. Feel it. See yourself walking through every moment of the day, giving and receiving love, flow. See yourself interacting with people, teaching them, receiving money from them, inspiring them, helping them grow and expand, just as you grow and expand. Smell how it smells now. Hear how it hears, how it sounds now. Feel it on your skin as you walk through the day with this flow of energy, of love. Now, notice what you notice, what you're wearing, how you're talking, how you're interacting, how you're allowing and receiving. This is you now, because your inner system has completely shifted. You might even feel it in your body, that shift of energy inside. Notice what you notice. Choose one word for how that feels.
Peace.
Peace. That is your word of intention going forward. Peace.
Yeah.
Feel it in your body. Notice how it feels in your body.
It feels like all the combination of things that you've asked me to feel, like the sound. It feels like kochi, which is a wind chime that's a Chinese wind chime. Well, sometimes like other Asian cultures use them, but it has this specific trebly ringing beautiful sound. It's called kochi. And then what I'm wearing, I am wearing very light, translucent, very light,
Mm-hmm.
heavy golden sheer clothing.
Mm-hmm.
It smells like roses everywhere. It feels on the skin really good. So all of those things that you asked me to feel, I feel them and came up with the word peace, because that's what peace is.
That's beautiful.
Mm.
That's beautiful.
Mm.
Now, go forward in
Forward.
peace. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Step into your full, true self in peace.
Yeah. Because this is my natural state.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. 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 That's the shift right there. That's what you're feeling right now. It's okay. You can cry. It's okay.
How do you know?
I can feel it coming up. That's the release of energy that was stuck inside. Let it come out and be expressed. It's cleansing. Tears are cleansing.
Okay.
Good, good, good. Release that energy out. It's been stuck. Good. The body knows what to do. Good. Good. Release it all. Welcome back. How do you feel?
Good.
Good. You might keep shifting for the rest of the day. That's okay. Send it gratitude when it does.
Thank you.
It's an honor. You might have that for the rest of the day. Allow it. It's okay. Oh, I think you froze, Ro. Oh, I think you froze. Can you hear me? Yeah, so unattached burdens. I study with Robert Falconer, who has done a lot of work with this with Richard Schwartz in the IFS Institute. and I'm in his private consultation group and have done some other training on this. So this is amazing. I mean, you never know what's going to come up. And I also tied in clinical hypnotherapy there at the end with future pacing and then the energy shift. So Sharon had asked what if he is her in a previous life, and the part, if it is a past life, if it's some kind of contract or part from a previous life, it will still say that it's part of her system. So this is nothing to be scared of. This can be a range of different things in the system. So basically it shows up a lot of times very young, and this is a very young, I had already said that earlier when Ro got kicked off, that it's a very young part because it showed up as that shuddering in the body, and the shuddering with the pins and needles was not showing forward as what do I want to say, like a correlation to a part. So unattached burdens can come in at very young ages when children have emotional overwhelm or they're scared, especially like with scary movies or something happening like in their surrounding that they're very scared. Like she could have been watching, something with the Smurfs because the second thing that showed up with the red hat with the white beard, that sounds like Papa Smurf. So it could be like basically as a young child watching Smurfs on TV when something else very emotionally overwhelming happened. It can be that simple. And then it's energy that's stuck in the inner system that there's just no way to express it out. How is IFS different from hypnotherapy, or are they intertwined? No, they're not intertwined. And in fact, I had to go to Richard Schwartz directly and did ask him in person for permission. Like, is it okay for me to mix the two? And he said, yes, as long as it's client directed. So it's not like hypnotherapy where I'm taking suggestions and putting them into the person's parts. IFS is similar to hypnotherapy in that we work in the subconscious mind, limbic system at the, bottom of the brain area. And Sharon, you probably even know the anatomy even maybe better than me. But IFS works in the inner system, which essentially is the subconscious mind. So they're similar in that both models work in the subconscious mind. They're a little bit different in that internal family systems has a structure of protector parts, exile parts with the core wounds, and this direction of guidance. Clinical hypnotherapy, in fact, I won't even use clinical hypnotherapy on an exile part. Because if we bypass protectors, clinical hypnotherapy is so much more deep in the subconscious mind that if we bypass protectors and go to the exile part holding the core wound without first building trust with the protector parts and getting their permission to go to the exile part in the core wound, it can knock somebody sideways. It can even cause a psychotic break. It's heavy duty. So I will only use clinical hypnotherapy for protector parts and will not bypass them. And I know what they look like because I studied both models. So yeah. Man, the subconscious is so fascinating. Everything's so fascinating, but this was unexpected and a much different kind of session. It's called an unattached burden. And then it might only show up. I might do a year of these sessions,
Yeah.
4 a day or 5 a day, and it shows up once in a year. So it's very unique, and I'm honored that it showed up today with Ro.
Yeah. That was powerful stuff. I thank you both for your vulnerability, and this is a powerful session. So thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for staying on longer too, Brandon. I appreciate that. When I knew what it was, I was like, oh, I can't let this go.